Now, a Tennessee state lawmaker is changing his mind about a proposed bill that would make it illegal to wear in public masks, hoods, or any device which covers your face. Local 24 News reporter Brittany Moncrief is here now with more on why the representative decided to pull his bill. Brittany?
That's right, Richard. It was not an easy morning for State Representative Bud Hulsey. His proposal banning masks, hoods, and other devices from covering your face in public was not well received by many. So he's withdrawn his proposal and going back to the drawing board. State Representative Bud Hulsey of Kingsport, Tennessee, spent the morning setting the record straight.
I've been called every name under the duck here.
Hulsey proposed a bill that would make it illegal to cover up your identity with masks, hoods, and other devices in public.
Bud Hulsey.
Hulsey said law enforcement initially asked him to run the bill. It was supposed to be for those covering or hiding their face during demonstrations and protests. But when he took it to his legal team,
they thought they would run into some constitutional problems if they were that specific with just demonstrations or protests. They drafted it in a way that was broader. The whole intent of the bill was to give law enforcement an edge in those kinds of settings to be able to inject themselves and maybe prevent crime from happening, or at least know who did it.
But many were upset with the wording.
It was the word hoodie. When as soon as somebody said, you're going to pass a law saying I can't wear a hoodie, well, how crazy are you? Well, of course, that's insane.
Hulsey withdrew the bill to make changes. Some say even if the bill only applies to demonstrations, they'd still oppose it.
That's one place I would wear a mask, for the reason I just said, because I don't want my character assassinated by the opposition.
I think that it's kind of just stupid, a waste of money, waste of time.
And Senator John Lundberg also presented the bill in the state Senate. Hulsey said that proposal will be withdrawn as well. Now, if the revised bill gets passed, Tennessee would follow behind Virginia. Earlier this week, a woman was arrested at a pro-gun rally in Richmond. The woman allegedly refused to uncover her face when police asked her repeatedly. Live in the newsroom, Brittany Moncrief, Local 24 News.